Are we here? We're here. We did it. Listen, we colossally screwed up this whole thing last time for the 5th meeting of the Forever 44 Fedora Club. Sounds like I hit live. Did I do the thing? Do I have everything planned?
Are we actually live right now? Do we know?
It's true. I see a count going upwards, so I think that's a good sign. Judge Jen, please call the 6th meeting to order.
As the judge of the Forever 44 Fedora Club, I now call to order the 6th meeting, which is also day 11 of a Very Merry Vlogmas. Meeting now in order. Boop, boop.
Oh, what is that? Oh, a frying pan.
I just grab what's near it every time for a new gavel. That's how I roll.
All right, so here we go. We're going to jump right into it because tonight we're going to bring on the panel, and then at 8:45, we're all going to press play and watch a very, just almost not a Very Merry Vlogmas together. We're not going to watch that. We're going to watch the Muppets Christmas Carol together, which I had no idea debuted on this day, December the 11th, 28 years ago, which is nutty. So
before I was born.
It was just after I graduated from high school. So just to talk about Dillo's Very Merry Vlogmas, we're doing 25, 24, 25. We don't know which one we're doing yet. Days
25
of vlogs to get in the spirit. And we're supporting 3 great charities all month long. We drop the information all that information below in this video and over at dillosdiz.com. 1, give kids the World Village. You know them, you love them. They're great. It's Skipper Bob and our other guy. I will say Justin Monorel is here, but I don't want to give away the other guests.
Oh, okay.
Both recently attended their light spectacular going on in Central Florida. Can't say enough about this organization and what they do. Number 2, Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS. They just had a huge NBC special on Thursday night in support of Broadway Cares of Broadway performances in New York City. So that was pretty awesome as well. We'll run the ticker down at the bottom. We have our direct page, donate.broadwaycares.org/DillosDiz. And then finally, of course, because we're all Disney fanatics, we're in support of the Cast Member Pantry here, castmemberpantry.com, to find out how you can show support for that great group that's been doing the thing since all the craziness started in March of 2020. Boom. Did I cover it? Did I get it?
You did it. I think you got them all.
Okay. I'm going to mention 2 other things real quick before I bring in the panel. Because we didn't do it this month, go to disneydishes.blog.com, find out all the great food, menu, drink items that our friends Tom and Michelle over at the Hyperion Adventures podcast put together. We usually have a meal of the month kind of thing. I just kind of wanted to highlight the entire blog that they do there. You should, do the thing, follow them on Twitter, so that when a new recipe comes up, you check that out. And then we usually have a spirit of the meeting, a cocktail of the meeting, a beverage of the meeting.
I was like,
and I did suggest one. I think they're just right now, go grab a festive holiday beverage is all I will say.
Yeah.
And now to the panel. I didn't tell everyone, that maybe, the regulars are, some have titles in the Fedora Club. Some do not have titles, but I was ready to give out some additional titles tonight.
Oh, I didn't know. A holiday gift from the Fedora Club?
I was feeling giving, a spirit of giving the whole thing. Yeah. So, the second person, whoever received a title here, I'm going to let the first person get settled in the green room below. The second person who received a title, we named as the treasure historian of the Forever 44 Fedora Club. He's also secretly the person we go to so we don't get into legal trouble. Like when we wanted to start a GoFundMe to buy the Muppets at some point, we were like, can we do this? And he was like, maybe not. So please,
not impossible, but maybe you stay away from that one.
Here he is. At Nathaniel Hardy on Twitter. Here, it's Nate Hardy.
Yay!
Hey!
Oh, I like that. Nate Rizzo.
Yeah.
Nate Rizzo.
Oh, nice.
I love it.
Happy holidays, everyone. Very excited to be here.
Happy holidays to you, Nate.
Yeah.
I like your festive sweater.
Thank you. And I have a lovely Mickey display with some Christmas lights, all prepared by my lovely wife.
Excellent.
You always got something there over your shoulder every meeting, which I really love.
Yes.
The first person who received a title here in the Forever 44 Fedora Club, I have just been texting him the past 2 hours about the sweet science of professional wrestling. And I didn't know if he was going to make it because we were texting so much about wrestling. He is the crown prince, by God, of the Forever 44 Fedora Club. He is a talk radio icon. Landon the Dodge Stone. Landon.
No, Ernest, no peace. No, Ernest, no peace. No, Ernest, no peace. No, Ernest, no peace. This is the movie we should be talking about. You heathens. Do you see? This is the God King, Ernest P. Worrell. Yet we're going to be talking about some sock puppets. Okay, sure, whatever, fine. You know what? I'm just along for the ride. You peons.
Sock puppets. How dare you?
How dare you, Jen? By the way, hi, good to see you.
Hi, it's so nice to see you, Landon. Love you.
All right, so new titles. Are we ready?
Oh, yeah.
This first person has perfect attendance at all the meetings of the Forever 44 Fedora Club. Heretofore, he will be known as the Secretary of Spirits.
Oh.
Ooh. Here he is from the Cretans Guild podcast. You know him on Twitter, 8-second delay. It's Skipper Bob.
Is it?
Wait, there it is. All right.
Hey, how you guys doing? How's happy holidays and all that?
Is that a onesie, Skipper Bob?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm up down here in Florida.
Glad we're seeing it from like shoulder up, if I'm being completely honest.
Hey, I learned the hard way. This thing doesn't zip down all the way. So when nature calls, I feel like a snake shedding its skin. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
I really hope that doesn't happen. And I also, if it does happen, please leave the camera right where it is.
I was about to tell you, Skipper Bob, that this is not the live stream where we wait for Adam. So I didn't know if you were just honoring Adam with a onesie here tonight.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Adam does the onesie.
And besides, it's my gimmick to get naked. Calm down.
I don't want to steal your gimmick. All right, officially, we're going to bring in right now the heretofore Chief of Staff for the Forever 44 Fedora Club, Triple J, 3J, Justin Monorail. He's got a special guest with him. Here they are. It's Justin and Sam from the Monday Morning Monorail podcast.
Yay! We're Justin and Sam. Oh!
Oh my God.
Excuse me? You got a problem with that? We're not watching Ernest. Get out of here, buddy. Save the Muppets.
Yes.
Muppets night. And cheers to you all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. And finally, returning for he's been here for one other meeting prior, and we're bringing him in. He was texting me all about the movie last weekend, so I know he's up to speed, everyone. I have decided to name him the Prime Minister of the Forever 44 Fedora Club.
I like it.
Here he is. He's my good friend, Charles F. Murray. Charles!
Yay! I do Kermit on. I tip my crown to you, good sir.
Thank you. I got eggnog, and it has never agreed with me. And then and then put this in it. I don't know what the hell it is.
Oh, wow.
Buzzballs. Yeah. Landon?
Yeah.
Do you know?
And,
No, I have no idea. As a professional alcoholic, I have never seen that. So go with God, my friend.
I may not make it past Tiny Tim's for centuries.
All right, so in about 5 minutes, it's 8:40. At 8:45, we're gonna sync up on the Disney Plus, or if you pop in your VHS, I don't know, whatever means you got.
Your VHS.
Start rewinding now, so it's
Go
ready.
ahead and fire up your laser discs and all that other stuff. Your 8 tracks, I think it came on that at one point, right?
I'm on Betamax.
There we go. Absolutely. Your HD DVDs. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Bust out that clamshell video case and open it right up. Let all the advertisements fall out.
Yeah, I'll be honest. If I could crack open a clamshell Disney movie right now, that would hit me right in the feels. I would love that.
It would be awesome. So we're going to sync up here in just a couple of minutes. Of course, within this whole community of ours, in the chat, you are welcome to watch with your sound on. Most of us will have the sound off, maybe go closed captioning, just watch the images, whatever it is. But, here we hashtag Save the Muppets. So we'll probably have a lot of theme park talk over time. We'll talk about the world of the Muppets as a whole, where they are now, where are they going, and especially after that, love all those announcements that came about the Muppets yesterday. Hashtag Disney Investor Day. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh,
The king
so
has the
awkward.
sad heart right now.
There's many mention
whatever my
for the
title
Muppets.
is.
Yeah.
There's as many mention for the Muppets yesterday as there was for Batu.
Well, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
for
did
Figment
anybody
as
notice
well.
It was weird, like a freaking 4-hour conversation that never once mentioned the parks.
It was curious,
Well,
wasn't it?
the parks aren't making any money. What are they going to tell people? It was an investor meeting. It's like, here's the streaming service where we're actually making money. Let's focus on that.
Fair enough. So what the announcement was? Guess what? They're still open. Enjoy it, numbnuts.
Basically, yeah.
Sweet.
That was an actual quote from Chapek, I think. So,
And then he went squeaky, 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 and just polished up his bald head.
I'm gonna play myself off.
all right, everybody. And then, as I mentioned, the spirit of the meeting, so to speak, since we now have a Secretary of Spirits, I suggested an eggnog. And drop your favorite shot in there and whatever your food coloring of choice to reflect your favorite Muppet. Mine's actually blue in honor of Sam Eagle. It's a salute to all beverages, but mostly eggnog.
Oh, okay.
And but it looks a little, I don't know, it looks all different colors in the lighting. So there we go. Who else has got the eggnog? Charles has got the eggnog.
Yeah, you've got the egg. Well, I've got the eggnog over here. I didn't have food coloring, but I felt like it was appropriate. It's just white, and it honors Statler and Waldorf, two of our favorite grumpy old white people.
Yes.
Here.
Nice.
To be fair, aren't all white people kind of grumpy at the end of the day?
White.
Yeah.
Fair. I mean,
I'm not
Wine
here
in
to
a mug.
know.
yeah. Oh, the mug is in
The
play.
mug with wine.
Oh.
Oh,
Jen is lying about the drinking. Are you really drinking?
Well, yeah, I have wine in here.
Oh.
I felt like I
girl.
still had to go with the mug because that's what I have every episode.
You
So
always
I
have the
figured I'd
mug.
just put some wine instead of water. Get crazy for the holidays. I'll nurse it the entire time.
Samantha Monorail, welcome to your first Forever 44 Fedora Club meeting.
Thank you.
A little
Wow.
bump.
Cheers. Mine just
cheers.
looks like urine.
Oh.
it does. I was about to say, who put it in your cup?
Who's your favorite yellow Muppet? Janice.
Janice, yeah.
Don't say
Yeah.
Walter.
They're pronounced
Yeah.
jaundice, actually.
So I'm drinking Fireball with Mio lemonade and water.
Everybody's stealing my gimmick. Fireball. Really?
I love Fireball.
Oh, it's fantastic, but I mean, it's kind of my gimmick, so I'm drinking clear eggnog, as you can see, colored after Fozzie Bear.
Hey.
Very nice.
Some would
there
call
you
this
go.
Scotch, and they would be
Waka
correct
waka.
to call it that. Yeah, Waka Waka indeed.
Waka Scotcha.
Very nice. Very nice.
Nate,
I
what are
was-
you drinking? Oh,
I've got some apple cider,
Yeah.
lemon, bitters, and 2 different kinds of spiced rum. And
Ooh.
one of them might be 151. So I'm having a good evening, and I have a lovely food and wine glass.
Yeah.
I
Very
don't
dig
remember
that.
if this is from 2 years ago or a year ago, but
Nice.
Excellent.
The Crown Prince will allow it.
oh, thank you.
Skip
I
and Bob,
think you
sorry
guys
for interrupting you there. You're about
There's
to
no
show off
order
your
here.
thing.
That's all right. I was trying to go for a Gonzo blue, and it turned out more Sam Eagle light blue.
All right.
But this
That's
is eggnog with Southern Comfort in it. And just because he's also in the chat, my Secret Santa got me a Forever 44.
Oh.
I have a hot toddy in here.
Wow.
This will last me on my drive to work, not at work.
Nice.
How appropriate.
Skipper Bob, I did see how many coffees did you have today? I saw that on Twitter earlier. How many?
Shut up.
I'm up to 7 now.
Seven.
Oh. I'm having heart palpitation over here just hearing that.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, everybody. So the time has come to fire up your Disney Plus. Make sure that you're properly putting in the VCR tape. You like blew the dust off the DVD.
I got dust packing.
What? if you got like the projector, maybe you got it on a film projector. I don't know what you got there. So get ready. We will give you a moment here to have everything in order, because God knows I'll put in my code here for the 1,000th time in the past 15 minutes. But here we go. We're gonna do it on the time stamp of 000. If you just pause it before it starts, so slide it back. Whatever you gotta do. And we're gonna do it. Who did we lose? We lost Charles. We lost Charles.
Charles, no. Charles, my head.
He hit the wrong button.
This is not the Agatha one. This is not the Agatha Christie meeting. Jeez. Anyway, we're going to count it down. I mean, I feel like I got to wait for Charles now because he's going to be all out of it.
We do. And also, I just want to point out, we stepped on his drink beverage.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we definitely got to bring him back now. We'll just sit here and wait.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
The Crown Prince says,
what's up, everybody?
boo on y'all, or
I'm
boo
really
to you.
intrigued
Wait,
by
no,
his-
that's out of season. Sorry.
Because I forgot that he showed us before we started hitting.
Yeah.
We're all thrown off here already. It's all good. Is he coming back?
I can't line mine up to all zeros. I'm only at 0000001.
Oh no, you're going to be ahead of us.
No, you gotta
do it.
How dare thee?
Hit the -10.
Every time I let go of it.
Hit the back 10 seconds.
Oh, I got it.
All right.
All right, good.
Jesus,
All
some
right.
president you are.
I'll give
Judge,
Charles.
for God's sakes.
I'll give Charles the timestamp when he jumps back in. So we're gonna count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
Oh crap!
All
I have it
right.
on video too.
No,
We're rolling.
It's over. We've ruined the whole thing.
We're rolling.
I have it in Spanish. Does that
Wow.
count?
Buffering.
We're going to win. We're going to win.
I'm just kidding. It's not buffering.
Wait, it's a contest? Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I'm going to finish. We're watching it on ×2 speed.
What is this, like at midnight points?
Can we just talk with the castle opening and then the Jim Henson Productions coming out? Yeah. The castle opening is definitely classic, especially got that. Yeah, I love it.
And then the in loving memory. Oh,
so nice.
No.
And then like on top of that, notice who this is a blank Henson film from. Just wait for it. Brian. Yeah.
Voice of
Not
Hoggle.
Jim. This is actually the first Muppet project that they worked on after Jim passed away.
Yeah.
Oh.
First new Kermit project. Yeah.
Did Jim have anything to do with this production?
There is some stuff. They started to introduce new Muppets before he passed away, and the bunny, Bean Bunny, was one of them. And apparently, he wasn't very liked from the Muppeteers that stayed on. So that kind of explains why he gets the bejesus beaten out of him and abused throughout the film. Pay attention to that, because there are several instances.
He's had too much eggnog.
Uh-oh.
Just turn your monitor.
Somebody pick up Charles.
He fell over.
Landon, who was that? What character?
No, I was saying
Bean Bunny.
Bean Bunny was one of the new characters they were trying out before Jim passed away, and he caught on, but the Muppeteers weren't a big fan of him, so that's part of the reason he gets abused and
Good. Hit that guy with a bat.
Yeah, gets a wreath thrown at him, a door slammed in his face, and left out in the cold throughout the film. So be sure to watch out for that.
Are we the anti-Bean Bunny crowd? Because I'm not a Bean Bunny fan.
Oh,
gosh,
Justin.
This became new information to me this year. I did not know Bean Bunny was so I think like maybe 6-7 months ago, I read that Bean Bunny was not well liked, and I was like, what did I miss? How did I miss all the years of hatred towards Bean Bunny?
Well, when
I
you're playing
like
Secret
on Bean
like
Bunny, if I'm being honest.
Yes,
He's fine. He's fine.
He's my least favorite part of Muppet Vision.
Oh my
more
God,
than
you don't
Waldo?
know what you're singing.
Waldo's annoying, but At least he has the line.
You're singing, Sam.
Well, Sam hates singing in all the instances.
Sam, it's a musical. Run.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I am surprised Sam is here a little bit because of the amount of musical numbers. Because when I watched it this afternoon, I was like, "There's a lot of musical numbers."
Yeah, there's
We were talking about this yesterday when we were talking about Moana, wasn't it? And you said there's something different about like a Muppet movie or an animated film. Like she can tolerate the musicals.
I like those, but whenever humans start dancing around and singing a song, I'm like, no, you could talk. It's cool.
Well, the only human that sings is
tell
really
me.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Actually,
By the way, fun tip: if you really want to say Michael Caine's name like he does in his British accent, everybody do your British accent real quick.
Pretty good. Crikey.
I failed you. I failed you.
Okay, now say my cocaine in your British accent.
Michael Caine.
Michael
Boom.
Caine.
Oh,
Yep,
Rizzo.
my cocaine.
Rizzo spotting.
Spotting.
Rizzo.
I used to hate Rizzo. Now I really kind of like him.
Oh, I love Rizzo.
I love
I
the
hate
fact
his
that it's
pizza.
Rizzo starring as himself.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good
And
touch.
Gonzo too. It works well.
Mhm.
yeah,
And I
Well,
read
actually,
that it was-
Gonzo is what Charles Dickinson.
Right.
Well, Dickens.
Or Dickens.
Him too.
Dickinson.
Dickinson.
I was like,
Shut up.
Well, we
the
talked.
grandfather of Angie Dickinson. It's Charles
We
Dickinson.
we actually talked about this before, but like Gonzo is the narrator because there's a new Kermit, and they didn't think they could lean so heavily on Kermit in this movie. So
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know. That's interesting.
And I read somewhere that Rizzo was meant to be like, if I can put on my MFA in dramaturgy hat real
Oh
quick,
God.
the Greek chorus of.
Oh, sorry, Frank had to go. He was putting on his MFA in dramaturgy hat, so I had to get rid of him.
Wow. Wow.
Man, I got
Now we're being thrown around already.
gosh, kicking out the founder.
Judge Jed was like, "Nope,
That is right. You do have that power.
that's right." Sometimes I forget, like when we're supposed to go live, but neither of us are pressing the button, But things like that, I can.
It happens. Oh, here comes
Here
my
he is.
cocaine.
Favorite Michael Caine role overall his career.
That's
Go.
all I'm going to hear
Alfred.
now from now on.
Alfred, yeah,
Batman.
Yeah.
Alfred.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was
Some people
Batman.
just like to watch the world burn, Mr. Caine.
He was a good Alfred. Yeah,
Wayne.
No, Alfie?
Alfie's good.
One. Yeah.
Anything with Alf.
Anything
Austin
where
Powers'
he's-
father. How about that?
This is one of
Although-
my favorite songs coming up.
Although I will say, like, I really respect the work that Michael Caine does on this movie. I mean, he takes it seriously. Like, he went in and he was like, "I'm not mailing it in."
Oh, he acted the hell out of this movie, and the fact that like he walks like he is an adult playing to a bunch of puppets. So when he's walking through, especially this number right here, like he has to take half steps to make it look like full strides. Otherwise, he would be blowing through every one of them in like what 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I think this might be my least favorite song on.
Oh, good
Yeah.
fight with Landon.
Yeah, take it, Landon.
Mr.
You're out of
Humbug.
here. So says the prince. Get out.
I
By
don't
the
know.
way, I have
That
props.
one's the most like, nah, for me.
That's-
Mr. Humbug.
Interesting. You don't like this one. I feel like there's more sentimental songs in this show.
Right.
Oh, give me
yeah.
a minute. Once I remember the songs, I'm sure I'll.
Okay. So we're starting at the bottom.
It's
We'll
my
see.
least favorite song until my next least.
Until the next
So
time
the
they
next
sing.
time they start singing.
Just so Cosmo knows, I'm the villain of the group. I don't like anything that anybody else likes.
You're the villain of life, if we're being honest.
Charles is getting your props over there.
He's not met me before, so hi.
Oh yeah, Charles, prepare yourself for.
Yeah, you're not
yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
like me
monorail.
after a while.
Okay, how meta is this? It's Muppets
Everyone loves
watching
you.
Muppets.
Yeah. That's a little.
Yeah.
Trust me, just wait. We'll talk later. We'll find out.
I also find like one of the things unsettling about the Muppet movies sometimes is when there's animals like these horses that are pulling a carriage, but they can speak and they seem to be like fully intelligent, just like all the other Muppets. Yet they're doing back-breaking labor pulling a carriage.
Well, the vegetables.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yes, absolutely.
They're ready to be
point.
sold and eaten.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Echo's vegan nightmare. No, vegans can't eat in the Muppet world. Sentient.
That's a good point.
That's a classic shot right there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, nothing to see.
Who takes their sheep for a walk?
I would.
People that want to keep their sheep, healthy, or sheep that want to poop outside instead of inside.
Insert Scottish joke here.
I really like the Muppet cows a lot.
Muppet cows are
They're
good.
very cool.
The Muppet horses are kind of terrifying. Just FYI.
Well, yeah.
Well, then just turn them into Muppet glue.
Well, there you go. I mean, but by the way, that's your answer to everything.
So I had read a little bit too that originally this was pitched as a TV movie, but then Disney picked it up and decided to make it a feature, and they thought it was going to be a big holiday hit. But Aladdin and Home Alone 2 both kind of put the kibosh on their box office.
Oh.
Oh wow.
That's
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Always a bridesmaid.
Hey, but you know what? Being a cult favorite, it didn't get you your return at the box office. Being a cult favorite, that gives you years and years and years and years when it comes to the legs of this movie. And I do feel like this is kind of a cult favorite.
If only they just threw a brick at somebody's face, it would have made millions.
Once again, that's your answer to everything.
Sound like my wife.
Well, I am an angry guy. I'm jolly today.
So the other thing, this has never been a favorite of mine, and I was like trying to figure it out as I was watching it again. I thought back in '92 or whatever, I was just mad at hearing somebody else do Kermit's voice, and I was like, well, I'm not over Jim Henson's death. I'm never gonna be over Jim Henson's death. So it really bothered me at the time. But then I thought about it, and I was like, so you got Jim Henson's death in May of 1990. But then Muppet Vision opened, and I love Muppet Vision so much. I felt like maybe that was like a little bit of a lift, and then the drop was more severe coming back around to hear Muppets Christmas Carol, because it's still like, and I know it's a cult favorite, and I know people love it, and there's some great moments here that we'll definitely talk about, but I struggle with it a lot. I don't know why. I love Christmas. I love Muppets.
I do get that, but it's like I say it's a cult favorite. I mean, obviously it does have its audience, but for me, the reason it's a cult favorite, this is my first exposure, at least that I remember, to the Christmas story. I mean, this is a film, this is a story that's been told several times, not only through movies, through animation, through books. Like, this is the one that told me for the first time the story of Ebenezer Scrooge.
So Mickey's Christmas Carol with Ebenezer McDuck?
Nope.
Or Scrooge McDuck?
That was the first one for me.
I mean, I was first introduced to Scrooge McDuck through DuckTales. So
How do you remember this stuff?
because we're nerds.
Thank you, Skipper Bob.
Or second class Bob.
I don't remember any of that.
So as Fred enters here, I just wanted to say, we annually watch this movie with the kids around Christmas time, of course. Garrett, on more than one occasion, has pointed out that he loves Fred because Fred is just so happy and cheery, and the spirit is he's full of the Christmas spirit. And usually, like, as he's leaving Scrooge's office for the first time, Garrett will be like, I really like that guy. It's like, he is. Like, he just makes you happy.
Fred needs to get tripped.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. We found Scrooge.
Who the Scrooge is.
There goes Mrs. Humbug.
I'm just kidding. He's fine.
Is anyone weirded out that Fred isn't a Muppet?
I have thought about that
I could
too.
buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly think it'd be weirder if it'd be weirder if Scrooge's nephew was a Muppet and Scrooge was, Mike O'Kenny.
Well, he's a nephew. Could be on his side.
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't know how that works because a pig and a frog got together and they have both pig and frog babies. So, fair enough.
Don't you
Tell
feel
second class Bob.
Now Beaker's on the screen. Everyone quiet.
Don't you feel like Scrooge's name is very convenient?
Why is that?
Scrooge. I mean, so it's almost
that a
like they
euphemism?
pre-planned it.
It's an excellent way you.
Can we
I
back
think-
up a second? What?
When we did our Dillo's Diz and Monday Morning Monorail crossover, we actually talked about this. Do you remember?
No,
Because
I don't remember
We-
what I watched when I first watched.
we had
Christmas Carol
a
either.
discussion about whether or not Scrooge became associated with people who were grumpy after the Charles Dickens novel was written, or was Scrooge a term before that?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Let's
now.
head to the videotape.
Yeah, I can't remember the answer. We
Yeah, I
happen
think
to
at
have
that
the
time-
clip.
Board, yeah.
We didn't bother to Google it. We just wildly speculated.
Well, I mean, it's on a podcast, so it
Out.
must be true, right?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
It was in the Muppets Now series that aired over the summer, and granted, they had a lot of, probably some limitations, some restrictions due to COVID and what they could film and not film. Did you feel that Bunsen and Beaker were overexposed on that series? I was just like, all right, enough.
Never.
With Bunsen. Never. You
No.
can't have enough of Bunsen and Beaker. Okay.
I agree with
I
Skipper Bob.
like their segments. Yeah.
I think
They're
they're very
fun.
cute.
You're
They're
alone
fun.
on that one, Frank.
I'm not that I'm alone. I'm just asking the question.
Yeah,
And I like-
get on your island, old man.
Well, Beaker has the best. We'll get to it later. Beaker has the best moment in this movie, in my opinion. But the thing about Muppets Now is like I felt like that was a carryover because when the Muppets were doing a lot of YouTube stuff, when YouTube first became a thing, I felt like Beaker was the driving force there, and that everyone would watch a Beaker video, no doubt. So that was the carryover from there.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I like their segments too because they tended to have a lot of the like comedian cameos in their segments as well.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So,
So the Oxford English Dictionary says the origin of the word
Oh my
Scrooge
God.
came before.
okay.
I have
Nice.
not
Not a
read any
proper
more
name?
because I have to watch Beaker.
Did you really just
Oh,
start
no.
a sentence with the Oxford Dictionary?
Hey, I respect that.
He's the treasure historian.
He's the treasure
You need
historian.
to change your
Major.
you need to change your name to Nerd Rizzo.
I am super nerd. I was an English major. I know about this stuff.
I respect
No,
it.
I know enough to look it up. That's it.
Here's Bean Bunny right here.
Good
Oh,
Lord. Yeah,
yeah.
wait for it.
Oh, there you go.
Uh-huh. Which, by the way, circling back to that thing, apparently the Muppeteers hated Bean Bunny.
I really would like a bunch of rats to work for me. I'm just saying, look at how they hold their quills. It's so cute.
I mean, you live in Florida. Can't you train them? There's tons of rats there.
So,
We could
I'll stand outside and be like, oh.
Army of raccoons to do my bidding.
Or I was gonna say an office full of palmetto bugs or something.
Yeah. Ooh.
In the chat, Jeff and Theme Park Rob going back and forth. Theme Park Rob's compared Bean Bunny to Scrappy Doo. Is that fair? Is that a fair?
Oh, yeah, I think that's. I
Yeah.
think that's
No.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Okay. What's the guy that came in for on The Simpsons and was
Poochie.
throwing out what? Yes. He's not a Poochie,
Simpsons trivia. Boom.
but he's close.
yeah.
Close.
Holla at your boy.
Yeah. He's close to Poochie, but he's not there yet. I would say.
See, like I wouldn't even put him at Poochie level. I wouldn't put him at Scrappy Doo. I do think Bean Bunny has his spot in the Muppet hierarchy. Maybe
The tier
since
of himself.
yeah, there you go. He might have a tier of himself, but he still has a place in the Muppet world. Maybe it's because it's been so dang long since this movie was released and since Bean Bunny was introduced. We're just kind of used to him. He's not my favorite Muppet, but at the same time, it's like I'm not gonna cast him into the depths of hell like Scrappy Doo or something, or send him back to his home planet like Poochie where he dies on his way back.
I'm willing to do it.
Well, I mean, I dropped a while. Mention Walter because Bean Bunny's better than Walter.
Oh,
Interesting. I like Walter.
I like both.
Christmas.
Honestly, I'm kind of getting behind James there. I think I would prefer Bean Bunny over Walter. Yeah,
I agree. I think Walter was fine in the original.
yeah, he was fine. He was
But
fine.
then I felt like they
I'll
were
buy
like putting the screws to Jason Segel a little bit in Muppets Most Wanted and made him a little less likable.
See, I've never seen Muppets Most Wanted, so you know. So there
Wow.
you go.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, clearly I'm not a Muppets fan, man.
Good thing. Good drop you out of the feed now.
Landon, have you seen Mickey's Christmas Carol? Since you did not grow up with it, seeing it, have you seen it in adulthood?
Which one is that?
That's going to be a no, probably then. So after
I saw pretty much every Mickey cartoon that was released during my age group, but like I never picked up on the names. So
Mickey's Christmas Carol, go watch it. It's good. But we had an argument yesterday about whether that was the definitive Carol for Disney or this. I said this.
Interesting.
And I lost.
Okay, well, like I already said earlier, like this was the first time that I was introduced to the Christmas Carol. So
I wanted to go back to that. So what did you think about it? Do you buy into the whole a person could be changed by looking at their past and realizing they're horrible?
I mean, I do think everybody, if they were given the chance from the Ghost of Fate or whatever to look through their life to see all of the ill that they've done and they get the chance to redeem themselves, I do think that they could redeem themselves. So I'll believe in that. Yeah. I don't think that's actually what happens, but yes, I'm agreeing that that could happen.
He's redeemed at the end?
Wait, what?
He's not redeemed?
No, he absolutely is. I'm not saying that's absolutely what happens when you're presented with death. That's what I'm saying.
There's some horrible people out there.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Bill Murray Scrooged?
Yes, and I mean, it's fun. It's fun.
I particularly like the end of the movie.
Yeah, like bring it on, nerds! I will fight you off with my.
That is amazing. The movie.
What song did I miss?
It's got Buster Poindexter in it. Come on.
Oh man, Landon's here to rile up Nate tonight.
No peace, no Ernest, no peace.
Okay, come on. Ernest is a clown. He doesn't rise to the level of I don't know.
You know this one.
Oh,
the Hot Pockets guy.
It's fine.
Jim Gaffigan.
Oh yeah,
I love this shot right here where
Ernest
Kermit's singing to the moon. Shut up, y'all. I'm your crown prince. I will do bad things to you. And once again, Bing Bunny is being just
that was
frozen out in the cold.
That's so sad. Poor Bunny. I'd take him in.
We're gonna leave him to die.
He'll be fine.
Also, I want to point this out. The only colors that we have seen Ebenezer Scrooge in is black and white, mostly black. The only thing that we see white is the shirt underneath. Watch what he's wearing until the very end when you see some color on him.
Yes.
What is
Watch.
he?
True.
He's the original Men in Black.
Red velvet jacket.
You're so good.
Hey, you know what? This is the one time that I can kind of show off my minor in film studies because clearly I can't show it off when I go to get it.
I'll allow it.
Well, hey, it's not an MFA, Johnny.
Yeah, that's why I'm allowing it.
Settle down.
Appreciate
The
it.
MFA gets a little pretentious, So when he's like a minor in film studies, allowed.
Oh,
sorry, Jim.
Hey,
He's got a
here we go.
balls.
Oh, nice.
If anybody's on mushrooms, that really.
Oh no, Gonzo!
It's true.
tie this back to the Mickey Christmas Carol. This was one of the most memorable parts of the Mickey Christmas Carol to me when Goofy becomes the door knocker.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
You need to
Does
knock
he
on
have
my
a chin like
phone.
balls when they do it?
I didn't buy Goofy as the spirit, though.
Is Jacob Marley? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's great, of course. He's goofy. He's a genius, but I don't know.
Who would you have liked to seen in that role?
I don't
Stitch.
Stitch.
know. Who? Stitch?
Stitch.
Yep.
Oh, that
He's a
would be
time
good.
traveling animation character.
That would work. I'm for it.
Actually, that would kind of work.
What do you have any other anybody favorite Ebenezer Scrooges along the way? The black and white Alistair Sim terrifies me from childhood. It used to be on late at night on Christmas Eve. Patrick Stewart one's good.
What did you all think about the Jim Carrey animated version?
Have not seen it.
James, what's up?
Didn't see it.
Skipper Bob, we got one?
I was in a Christmas Carol play where Ebenezer was played by a friend of mine, Corey Foster, and I was
that guy was terrifying.
Yeah. And I was who was I in that play? I was his nephew.
Fred.
Thank you. I can't remember I remember some of the lines, but I don't remember the character. I'd be a terrible actor.
I'm trying to remember who all played Scrooge.
Everybody has.
My favorite.
Dr. Dwayne Johnson definitely did it.
Charles,
he just walked around smacking down Rudy Poo candy asses. It was great. By the way, Hollywood, I know you're watching.
Charles, you got one?
Well, I love Albert Finney and the musical because he's such a creature, and he was so young when he did it. It's hard to realize just how young he was when he did it, because he really becomes this musical theater troll-like monster Scrooge, and it's great. Bizarrely enough, George C. Scott did a C movie that I kind of liked. I really thought it was really cool because he had the size and position. He's a huge guy, and he just sort of towered over these people.
George C. Scott. I was gonna say the George C. Scott one in Christmas Present, whatever is under whatever. What do you call the things that are underneath Christmas Present's legs? It's like the creatures that are like, it's like a creepy thing. I just remember that terrifying me in George C. Scott's version.
Yeah, they are there. Yeah, ignorance and neglect, is it?
Oh, maybe, yep.
But yeah, they're horrifying.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude is a force of nature. Like every role he does. I mean, George C. Scott, man. Just wow.
Yeah.
Does he ever check the door, or does he let the bell ring?
He never checks the door. But at the same time, like, it rings once and then it rings a bazillion times.
Do you see the fog creeping in? It's obviously not someone at the door.
Or it could be Snoop Dogg.
Hey,
there they are.
Yes.
Frank, is this or Mickey's Christmas Carol higher for you?
Oh, Mickey's Christmas. No, this is not. Yeah, Mickey's Christmas Carol, without a doubt.
Frank, did you know these guys?
Did you go to school with them?
Yeah. One of them was modeled after me. I'm just not gonna say which one, but
Doesn't take much. You don't have balls for chin.
Hey, I got a question.
You can play the other role, Nate.
You think that's bad?
Michael Caine just selling it. He's selling it hard.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, Michael Caine just really is acting the hell out of this entire movie.
You're more gravy than grave. That's I like that.
There's more gravy in you than Michael the grave. Because
are there any Prestige fans? Anyone?
I haven't seen that.
Like the
I am a fan of my Prestige. Thank you very much.
Yes, Prestige Cleaners. No, the movie. The Prestige.
Oh, never mind.
Cleaners.
I like that movie.
Just going back to the Michael Caine talk from earlier.
Not a super big fan of this number.
Really? Like
I like Marley in there.
It's okay, but I'd rather just joke for a couple minutes.
I don't like it either.
Of course you don't. God, I'm so glad that Sam's here. The one episode where it's a musical and she's like, I hate this. I also hate this.
I'm usually
this song, I hate this. Also,
I like a couple of these numbers.
Yeah.
I think the first one I disliked still the most. Then it would be this one. Then there's Walmart Sleep Till Christmas. That one.
What's
Oh,
wrong
I have
with
a
that
question.
song?
Okay.
Oh,
have a question.
that one's okay.
I have a question about that. Did anyone ever do the how many sleeps until Christmas prior to that song? Was that a thing? Or did how many sleeps until Christmas, one more sleep in this case? Is that where it came from? I had no idea how many sleeps until Christmas. When did that start? What's the origin?
I didn't know it started.
This song, I guess. I mean, I will
To the
say.
Oxford English Dictionary.
There we go. Charles for the win.
Nate's on it. He's on it.
But I will say, on the December 24th episode of the Phil Show, that song will be played because, ladies and gentlemen, it will be one more day until Christmas. Nana boo boo once again.
Google is not our friend for this search.
Oh.
Thank you, Nerd Rizzo.
Has anyone else ever really wondered, though, why Scrooge gets this chance to redeem himself when obviously Marley and Marley didn't get a shot
Because
to do
he's
it?
a rich, Jay. That's why. Haven't you paid attention? Fate only helps the rich people, unfortunately.
Were they not?
And if you're white.
They were rich too.
Well, there's that. Yeah.
But I always said to myself that they were such good friends. They knew how horrible it was in the afterlife without the redemption. So they said, "Hey, Scrooge is around. Let's do it."
That makes sense. That's
kind of like
but at the same time, they were like, "Oh, we always made fun of you, ho 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 ho."
Yeah.
But like, is it one of those things? Is like we made fun of you because we liked you? Situations.
Isn't that what guys do?
On this,
I mean,
right?
that is what
I
guys
didn't have
do.
that. I had no friends.
Sam's asking what rating this video should be.
Well, I'm just wondering,
NC-17 because once again, I'm taking my shirt off.
Are you talking about Muppets Christmas Carol, or you're talking about the
Fedora
Forever
Club.
45?
Both.
We're
Rizzo's
already
about to get naked.
we're there with the balls on the chin. Don't worry about it.
Charles Gunn, like, good Lord. Oh.
because I got
I'm
things
sorry,
to
Charles.
say. Like,
Sam.
Please,
Sam, go for it.
let's hear it.
when am I allowed to unleash, except for the Forever 44 Club, right?
Do it, Sam.
Fedora Club, excuse me. I missed that part.
Fedora Club. Oh, is this where it starts where Gonzo and Rizzo keep getting knocked out of windowsills? Because that's one of my favorite parts of the movie.
Yeah.
Trying to break and enter.
Oh, no. He's trying to get his jelly beans.
Rizzo's rocking that Harry Potter scarf, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a wizard, Gonzo.
He's a Gryffindor?
Apparently.
How come no one ever called out Harry Potter for that? He clearly stole it.
It's clear. It's clear.
Rizzo style.
Sam, what do you want to
Rizzo.
Sam? What does Sam want to unleash on? I'm curious.
Yeah.
No, I'll stop because
No.
I'm just
No,
sorry.
Bring it
now.
on.
The
Bring it on,
moment
Ding
is
Dong.
gone,
No.
and I don't remember half of what I was going to say anymore.
That means you're in the right mindset for the Forever 44.
don't hold back.
Justin, get more booze in her.
More booze, more booze, more booze.
No,
more
it's just
booze.
going back to how he gets to redeem himself, but other people don't. And it's like the classic American story of, old white dudes getting what they want.
There is that, but at the same time, it's like this is a story of him. So.
Yeah, well, I think
Similar
Disney, they are. Make it a lady. Make Scrooge a lady.
Anna Kendrick.
No.
Yep, there we go. We're recasting.
I like
Let's
her,
do
but
let's get even deeper.
Elizabethan
Let's do a
Scrooge.
Native American woman gets to play this part, and then we get real redemption on the show.
Why would she need
Well, wait, she
redemption?
doesn't need
Because
redemption.
American, it's always the white guy. It's time to switch
Yeah,
it
because
up a little.
guess what? The white guys have been messing up for a long
Yeah,
time.
we're horrible.
Y'all not listening to me?
We're pretty bad. Come on.
Oh yeah, I guess she doesn't have to redeem herself. Everybody else needs to give her.
White people are the worst.
It's like a reverse
this
Scrooge, where everybody else comes and says, "Hey, we did horrible. Here's everything." That
She just walks around making
Yeah.
everyone feel ashamed.
they give back like all of America
Okay.
land.
This is the creepiest thing I've ever
This
seen
is
in my
scary.
life.
This is scary.
Hold
Wait,
on.
this one is scary? No. This is not the scary one.
Muppet's forehead's creepy.
For me, this is the scariest ghost in the show. Like, this is scarier than the Ghost of Christmas
my aunt
Future.
had that baby.
I disagree on that one.
Skipper Bob, you love this? Is it a creepy part for you, or do you love this part?
It's creepy, but it's only the second creepiest Jim Henson production Muppet I've ever seen, with the first being the Angel of Death from the Storyteller series of The Soldier. That thing, the white face with the giant eyes, like, oh God, what are you trying to do to kids?
Well, here's what I'm trying to do.
I read that they wanted originally they were going to have more familiar Muppets in the roles of the spirits, but they decided to go with to have it a little more ominous, to have it not less recognizable. Yeah.
Now I know this studio is like really famous for repurposing and redoing Muppets and just using them in all kinds of ways. Can you imagine the amount of characters they decide, okay, we have to create this one, and we have to create this one, and we have to create this one, and that's the only time we ever saw some of these characters is like in background shots or group shots or whatever.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it definitely, compared to Jiminy Cricket and Mickey's Christmas Carol, definitely, it's more. I feel like it's more in that Carol Kane in Scrooged way.
Yeah, Jiminy Cricket can suck our. Wait, no, never.
Where is this filmed?
Muppet Land.
New Zealand.
I believe it was filmed in London.
New Zealand. Really.
In studios in
this
London.
This isn't the Lord of the Rings. Come down.
This is Mordor.
It's really.
It's a scene in The Hobbit where the dwarf king.
Oh, now it's in Narnia.
This is the same technology they use in The Mandalorian. I don't know if you know.
This is years ahead of its time.
That's amazing. They had access to it.
The Mandalorian owes so much to the Muppets.
Oh, yes. One of my favorite Muppets, the freaking orange cat. I love this thing. Just chasing Rizzo around.
He's super angry all the time.
Yes.
What's that toy movie? It was like a toy Christmas movie. What is the one I'm thinking of?
It's called The Christmas Toy. But it's very similar to Toy Story.
Yeah.
It's called The Christmas Toy, and it's about this tiger who's afraid of losing his place to like this space goddess character, and which is it sounds familiar, right?
Yes.
But the creepy part is that if an adult found a toy out of the wrong place when they went back to their spot, the toy would die.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna look that up. I'll look that up, and everyone else can.
I think I have the DVD. I have the DVD.
I definitely bought you that DVD for Christmas. No,
double feature. We're watching it after Muppets.
Yeah.
No, we're not. That's terrifying. Why, God? Oh, and the cat eats it. Oh, man.
Jump over it.
Did y'all see it? The cat Muppet ate it on the door. It was hilarious.
Haunted Mansion.
And Shakespeare and then Rizzo and Gonzo and Rigonzo. Yeah, it's fun stuff.
That's a nice gag.
Mm-hmm. It is. Oh, wait until the shelf goes away.
Spoilers.
Oh, shut up, Jay.
I'm a real boy.
I like how Theme Park Rob said it earlier that Patrick Stewart did play Ebenezer Scrooge in one production. I was like, did I fever dream that, or was it real? Because that was I really enjoyed that.
Didn't he do a one-man show of the entire thing?
He did. He did
a
Broadway
one-man
back in the
show,
90s.
and then finally did a TBS movie, I think it was.
Oh,
but
okay.
he did
I've seen that
did
one
it for a while.
Yeah, but he was like one of the first people to do like to play 50 characters.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Let's see if it's gonna.
Good
overlay.
on you, Picard.
There's the Christmas toy right there.
Oh, why? No, get it off the screen. No.
So from
do not want. Do not want.
Oh God.
Oh no.
It was good, but it had the creepy elements. And definitely when I saw Toy Story for the first time, I was like, "This is a Christmas toy."
Yeah.
Let's try to find this.
Like Lion King controversy.
It's definitely been pointed out that Pixar and for that point Disney has kind of lifted some ideas for some of their movies throughout the years, but guess they did it better, and also we're in America, so second. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Kimba the lion says what's up, and Simba says, nope, I don't.
You're great with the names tonight. I'm too old. I'm blanking on it.
Here's Space Toy from A Christmas Toy. There we go, right there.
Oh,
Oh my
What is
god!
that?
I recognize that.
I really
recognize
hope that doesn't,
Calculator.
really hope that doesn't awaken anything in me.
I'm pretty sure that was the Queen and Captain EO.
Can, like,
member of the itty
so
bitty.
like put it up back on the screen, maybe.
Captain EO, shout out. Love it.
And if you want the spoiler, I can show you which toy dies and it being on a gurney. How about that?
No,
You like
stop.
that?
I mean, I'll be honest.
That's the only thing saving this movie at this point.
A toy
The
gurney.
ending. We
I'll show. No, here we go. There's
Hey,
the
Samuel,
clown
oh my
there.
God.
Oh yes, there it is. Oh, what?
It's Sam Eagle.
Where's Doc
That's the Christmas
McStuffins
toy,
when you
everybody.
need her?
Wait.
That was a job for Doc McStuffins.
Wow. Wow, this stream has really opened a lot of doors that I don't know if we wanted opened.
Sam
Frank, you're
Eagle.
missing Sam Eagle, yeah.
I love Sam Eagle so much.
Yeah.
I didn't
that
realize
boy
how
looks
much I
a
was like
movie.
Sam Eagle until recently.
He's
Then
just
especially
what?
freaking Sam Eagle is like the dude that runs the school.
Oh.
There we are.
Hey, Cyber Week sale. All right.
Wow. Okay. For only $195. That seems like a steal.
Get wired for $5.
Excuse me while I take my pants off. Wait, spoiler alert, my pants have already been off. No. No, they're still on.
I don't want to
very
know what you're calling Mr. Humbug. Please stop.
Well, if his Yuletide lasts more than 4 hours,
Right. That was a good one.
That was fun.
Oh, sorry.
We're
We
all
needed a
having
moment
good
of
time.
pause.
Except Charles, we're just completely
Yeah,
mortified.
if you're watching this the first time, I apologize to you.
I love the matching outfits on Gonzo and Rizzo here.
Yeah.
I think that's how Jack from Mary Poppins Returns got his inspiration.
Oh, on fire. Zoe, shut up.
This is a whole job, lighting the lamps in town at the time.
Booty, 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 booty.
violent on rodents.
Poor Rizzo.
Shaking it.
You would shake it too if your tail was on fire.
My
Yeah.
tail is on fire.
Yeah.
Fozziewicz.
No, I
Can
love
say
this.
that the HD
Here we go.
quality
R rating. Let's hit
Ghosts
it.
of Christmas Past is not doing it any justice whatsoever.
No.
Fozzie looks like he's ready for Hamilton. I don't know.
I want to watch that.
You know, I would watch
next
that.
month. You gotta come back.
Love interest.
Mm.
Yeah, sorry, Sam. Zoe, shut up.
I love the ice sculpture of Rizzo. Oh my god, so funny.
Yeah. So, does Gonzo
think I
like
noticed
chickens or does he
Oh,
like
there he is.
chickens?
No, he likes
Yeah.
chickens.
Camilla is his girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Camilla is his girl.
Yeah.
Actually, we saw one of the little Muppet vignettes when we were in the Magic Kingdom over the weekend, and one of them that we saw was the chickens had mistletoe, and Gonzo was chasing them from window to window, trying to catch up to them. So, pretty on the nose.
Yeah.
A Gonzo joke
Ah,
on the nose.
that was nice.
Oh,
Nicely done.
the chickens have talons. That's a joke.
I love the younger versions of Statler and Waldorf here.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
So much
Hey,
fun.
it's Landon.
What?
Oh,
Hey, young balls.
I'm watching the dang thing off to the side. What do you want, ding dong?
Sam, I think the chin
Shut up.
is hanging at the same length as the older version.
Yeah, it's not sagging.
no, they're a little tucked in.
Oh, this is one of the best jokes. Freaking Animal, the best drummer in the world, is reduced to instead of to ding
He said animal.
ding.
Oh yeah, nice.
Ding.
Oh.
He
I
was on a
am-
roll, though.
party animal.
How old was everybody when you realized that the Swedish chef had human hands?
I don't remember having that revelation, Frank.
Whenever his Twitter told me.
Today, years old. What?
Yeah,
No, Landon,
I
you didn't know
mean-
that?
Creepy.
it always seemed weird to me.
Mhm.
Holy
need-
shit. Seriously?
There it was.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
By the way, sorry, Jen. No.
Landon, now here's the
Thank you,
drummer.
Landon. I was waiting.
This is my favorite song.
Oh.
No.
Wait
Okay.
a second. A
Electric
favorite song.
You forgot to
You
put
actually
least-
have a favorite song. That's amazing.
I don't actually remember this song though, but I saw Animal drumming and I was like, done.
That's it.
You're the worst, Burr.
Mozzie's girl looks like Jennifer Love Hewitt to me a little bit.
What,
Like,
Jennifer Love
not-
Hewitt's here?
Not so much now, but when she entered the room, she did.
She kind of looks like
Yeah.
she needs to poop.
Have you
I
seen
feel-
Jennifer Love Hewitt lately?
No,
She doesn't look the same as she used to.
Not look the same.
Buzz, your
You be
girlfriend.
nice
Yeah.
to JLH.
Okay.
She is
I
a lovely
love-
woman, and I will fight for her honor.
Have you
No, I'm talking
I'm
about the lady
joking.
on the
She's a little
show. Looks
different.
like she needs to poop.
That was her motivation. They said, just
What-
act like you're holding in a poop.
I mean, I make that face whenever I have to poop, especially when people are still talking to me, and I'm like, God, I gotta go. Like, and you're still talking. And I'm like,
Wow, this has
You're on
been
his
a
mind.
very
Hey,
informative
look,
conversation.
poop.
Holy shit. Literally and figuratively.
Apparently, Michael Caine's direction was
Oh.
don't blink. Her direction was act like you got one on deck.
My
I'm
cocaine.
prairie dog over here.
So my question is about Michael Caine is that a wig that's sewn into his hat? What do you think is going on? That's not his hair, right? It's
Mhm.
just
He's
kind
a
of
method
the-
actor.
No,
He's
guy
doing the
now.
hair.
No.
That's a wig.
That is as much as his real hair is. This crown totally fits on my head.
That crown kind of looks like a Snapchat filter. I'm like, this is weird. Is that real? Is that really on your head?
Sure. Okay. God damn it.
Charles, which of all the Muppet films is your favorite of the Muppets?
Well, I got to tell you, I hadn't seen this one until I knew it was. I had to look at it, and I looked at it last week, and I thought this is much better than I thought it would be, and I really like this. Part of it is the Dickens. I mean, I've done Christmas Carol a lot, so hearing the lines of Charles Dickens, thinking, man, he wrote some good stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
And
was
also,
all right.
like I texted, like I texted to you. Nobody. In Footloose with Kevin Bacon
Lithgow.
and
Yeah.
John
John
Lithgow.
Lithgow.
Nobody
Yeah.
told John Lithgow really makes that movie because nobody told him he wasn't doing King Lear. Likewise, nobody seems to have told Michael Caine, your co-stars are Muppets. He's really doing a
Mhm.
straight
Yeah.
straight
He
through.
really is.
So,
Mhm. He acts the hell out of it.
In fairness, no one has ever had to tell John Lithgow, can you give me a little more?
Hey, you know what? Lithgow was the best villain, spoiler alert, in all of Dexter. Like
Oh, for sure.
after him, the entire series was ruined because they could not match the freaking Trinity Killer.
Mhm.
He's so good.
Oh, here he is.
Good.
Ghost of Christmas Present.
Oh, there we
I
go.
love
Oh
this
yes,
Muppet.
I love it. Big old fat Muppet.
This one and Sweetums are two of my favorite
I am-
Muppets of all time.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah, the
this
design
my
is
favorite big
awesome.
guy.
Yes.
Come in and know me
And
better,
I-
man.
I played Christmas Present
feel like
twice for
control
the Caravan,
Mhm.
and this is great. I love it. I love this guy.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah, it's very
Putting like
effective.
a breakdown in my mind.
Do it.
So I'll give you guys a little insight into how ADHD works.
Oh Lord!
So when
I have no idea what you're talking about. Shiny.
Dude, I'm in that
Yeah.
program.
Everybody
Come on.
buckle up, otherwise we ain't gonna get out. But please proceed.
when Mike Cocaine was talking,
Yes.
was talking or watching his girlfriend break up with him, I was thinking back in the day, they didn't have birth control, so they obviously didn't do it. And they weren't married yet. And no wonder why he's crying. He didn't have anyone after. This guy's never been laid.
No, this dude definitely went to visit the Orange Girls at the Shakespeare Theater.
And besides, as much money as this dude has, I mean, come on.
Yeah, but
I mean, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say
He
it.
had a Happy New Year one year. Definitely.
Hey, now there you go.
Maybe one.
Nerd
Some of those
Rizzo
horses
got it
going.
on the nerd.
But
his Happy New Year is right here.
wow.
He probably knows some of those horses better.
Come in and know me better, man. Yeah, I've taken on a new meaning.
I
I don't
go
like
for
this
it
movie
now.
anymore.
Oh my!
I hate these babies. They're
They're
terrifying.
terrifying.
Chewing
I don't
around
like
the corn
Yeah.
puppets.
Stupid babies.
Indeed,
They're like those-
stupid babies. Just get them out of the way. Kick them in the face.
Yeah, the whole design is awesome.
in the face.
And
Oh, there's
oh
a
my
witch.
God, I never saw that.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
her earlier.
Oh, that's not a her, I don't think.
There's
No,
a lot of
he's got a
really
goatee.
weird Muppets. Like later on, we're gonna see a full blown spider Muppet.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
y'all realize that? Like what the?
Why were
I heard that Spider Muppet was cast in Spider-Man 3 coming out soon.
Of course.
Everything is cast in Spider-Man 3. As a matter of fact, I am cast in Spider-Man 3. I didn't,
I didn't make the second callback.
breaking news. Yeah.
I got some other fact, white guy.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. Yeah.
There's only
Next
so many
time.
of us.
Maybe Spider-Man 4.
I don't think I like this song either.
Oh, there's the demon
I
horse.
was waiting for this. Sam.
God.
Dude, I'm a curmudgeon, and I kind of actually enjoy this song. And I wanted to hear your thoughts. So you win. Curmudgeon of the evening.
I like this song.
I'm trying to
all right.
remember what it is, but
It is the season
no.
of the heart.
I'm done. Yeah, I don't like that one. And then they sing it again later. No, they don't have to.
Michael Caine gets into it.
No.
So who's the better actor, Michael Caine here or Luke Skywalker in Empire Strikes Back? Dealing with Yoda.
I missed that dance number.
There's only one answer.
Here he goes.
That,
Look.
Yeah, I love his shaking. He's like, I got it.
that red shop behind them is Statler and Waldorf. So I don't know if you guys recognize that.
Can I go
No.
to
Yes,
Yeah.
right there. I see him now.
Can I go to
Fantastic,
bat for
Frank.
the
Frank,
the
you learned your
Ginger
team.
Muppet?
Ginger Muppet.
Ginger.
Yeah. The king, probably because he's so goddamn big.
Mm.
I mean, like he is really into it. I like that guy.
It's interesting how a movie like this would wreck some people's career, but Michael Caine
Right.
still did okay after
did fine.
this.
Sure.
Why would
Kind of okay.
Why would this wreck my cocaine's career?
I will, and two, have there
It's a
been
Muppet movie at the top
As
of their
opposed to Jaws 3.
Exactly. Thank
Jaws
you. By the
3.
way, that's Jaws 4, The Revenge, where the
Oh, yeah,
shark
that's
popped
like
up
Jaws
and
4.
said, "Rawr, I'm the shark." Perf.
But serious question though, like, have there been any like celebrities that have done Muppets movies where they didn't like come back from? I don't think Muppets movies tend to wreck careers.
No.
What about this last
dude-
Muppets movie with that
Yeah.
guy who
Yeah.
looks like his mom
guy.
takes care of him still? With the new puppet that was introduced.
You're talking about
Like
Jason
Jason
Segel?
Segel?
Yeah, he's not
He's-
doing anything.
yes, he
He's
is.
fine.
I think
Yeah,
he's doing
he's
okay.
fine.
Yeah, he's
How
doing
I Met
really
Your
good.
Mother is over. He might still be making money from it, but he's not doing anything.
Oh, he does stuff. I think he does a lot of writing and stuff.
Oh, well, see, that,
So
but he's
it's
not an
over.
actor anymore.
No, yeah, I mean, you know, he's making money. I think he's doing fine.
I think his time with the Muppets ended tumultuously, which is why he probably took a break from those
because he
things.
was so dang good with the Muppets, and he clearly loved doing stuff with. I mean, like, did y'all see Saving Sarah Silverman?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, we also saw his Dangus, which is. But
Forgetting Sarah Marshall? Is that what you're talking about?
That was Saving Sarah Silverman.
I'm like saving Sarah Silverman. I don't think that's. But as soon as you said what we saw, I know what
Sarah
we're talking about.
Silverman. Like, come on.
Saving
Sarah Silverman probably needs to be
movie.
saved. Also, screw all of you. I hate you. Suck it. I'm your king. So do what I have to say. It's fine. You know,
I can tell the fun.
I'm done.
Is Saving Sarah Silverman an actual thing, or did you just come up with that?
Silverman is.
You should.
Right?
No, he's thinking of
Saving Silverman.
But you're thinking of Forgetting Sarah Marshall? Is that right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what he's thinking of.
I love that movie.
That's a great movie.
I love it.
Oh, is Dick Van Dyke coming on?
Who's he mad at? I'm not even sure.
All of us.
Okay. It's a collective. Okay.
Okay, he's conflating Saving Silverman, which Jack Black was in, with the Sarah Marshall.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Look,
Did he include Weekend at Bernie's with Jonathan Silverman in that?
no, he did not.
We're number one, guys. We're number one.
Hey, 8-second delay. Hit the button.
I don't believe this Miss Piggy, by the way.
You don't believe her?
No.
No.
You want to know why? Because
We lost Bob.
Oh, where's Bob? Miss
Minister.
Piggy would never marry a poor guy. Come
Well,
on.
right, but she's playing a character.
Good point.
I'm just
She's
not.
playing a
This is
role.
Miss
Yes.
as
thank you,
Emily
Justin.
Cratchit. Yes, it's not. This isn't Miss
We
Piggy.
lost Skipper. Oh.
Where'd you go?
You hit the button. It's like, oh, I panicked.
Hit all the buttons.
You know, kind of how I mix audio.
Also, I would
Landon?
much rather see. I'd much rather see Kermit and Piggy's offspring be frog pig hybrids.
Ooh,
What are you?
weird.
Is this the island of Dr. Monroe? What?
Right.
Monroe. What is going on with everybody
I'm
tonight?
breaking the gimmick. What the hell? Man?
I blame the eggnog.
And frog hybrids, like get off the internet. Though I'm terrified that that's already on the internet. So
Sure it is.
no, do not search for that,
not.
ladies and gentlemen. Do not.
Hey, guess what?
God.
I
Okay,
think this
so
is a cute little
Landon,
song.
Oh, Sam likes this
Sam
one, guy.
talking. What did you say, Sam? I'm sorry.
She likes this song.
I think it's
Oh.
cute.
Yeah, it is. Wow, that's great.
Surprise.
Lightning strikes once, Margaret.
So,
Take it.
Landon, if this is your first Christmas Carol, what do you think of Tiny Tim here? Is he a sympathetic character that would make your heart turn?
I'll be
cold-
honest. I watched this earlier today, and there were some tears that were shedded because, it's like I don't want Tiny Tim to die.
No one does. He's a precious gem.
He is.
You have to keep him on.
What?
Bless
Settle
you.
down, Frank.
And for the record,
You
Jason
muted
Segel.
muted after the sneeze.
Jason
Jason
I
Segel
double-clicked
update.
it.
Jason Segel's been in 10 movies since he was in the Muppets in 2011.
Yes,
He's doing
in
fine.
your face, nerds.
Goals.
Did
And he's
anyone
going to remember
have
saving
better than
Sarah
Amy?
Silverman, too.
It might be time for a How I Met Your
The
Mother
best
rewatch.
movie that nobody ever asked for. And also, apparently, Sarah Silverman didn't know.
It's a good film.
Yeah. Exactly.
I enjoyed it.
Is it better than Forgetting Sarah Marshall, though?
Nope. It's
There
not
are
better
Muppets
than
in
that.
Saving Silverman movie at the very end.
Exactly.
They're not real Muppets, but they're
They have to savor Soli Moon Fry too as well.
yes.
Leading into the Punky Brewster punk rock reboot. There you go.
I had a Monkey Brewster.
In your face,
denim
nerds.
jacket.
I saved it.
I just reminded myself of saving Silverman. Yeah, I'm not an Amanda Peet guy, so I can't.
Oh, Frank hates Amanda Peet.
Oh. What's your problem with Amanda Peet, Frank? What happened?
Well,
I have a
think she
big
really-
problem.
You are the worst.
Quite honestly, any movie that Amanda Peet is in, they normally are
Wait.
not that successful
Saving
at the box
Silverman was
office.
great.
That
movie.
Okay. I don't know if you can blame it on her, but yes, correlation is not causation, and that is one to
It's a very
grow.
lawyer term
Freaking
right there.
Steve Zahn, Jables, Jack Black, just totally rocking the entire movie. Jables ends up being married to Army guy. You know what I see? Steers and that guy. And it's amazing. So shut up, nerds.
I was just, but Frank hates Amanda
this is
Peet.
a
Frank
really-
hates Amanda Peet. That's what that was.
This is
You
a
know
really
what?
interesting contrast to Tiny Tim singing his sweet little.
We're doing
little
Ernest
song.
right now.
No,
Tiny Tim is being so sweet and meek.
Right?
And we're freaking out about Amanda Peet.
Oh, neat.
I don't like
and
this
Hey,
song.
Brandon, I
Yeah.
like terrible things.
Frog
and
singing
really
to the-
bad movies,
to the
but I will
pig.
not watch an Ernest movie.
What?
I don't like this one. They all need to toughen up.
Shocker.
People die. That's just how it is. God,
God
Tiny
damn.
Tim.
Wow.
Stop being so. Stop
Man.
wanting attention.
Look,
It's an
somebody
attention
is-
thing. He's
Thank
gonna start a
goodness you found Disney.
Somebody's
Channel.
auditioning for a supernatural visit.
Seriously, I'm waiting for Tiny Tim to advertise his GoFundMe right now.
No, he's not at all.
Don't
Well, I
even-
mean, to be fair, that is American healthcare right now. So
He's not at all trying to get sympathy. He's actually like taking it all. He's trying to lift the spirits of everybody around him.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
think he
people
wants.
do, and then they go, "Oh,
No, I don't think. No. I don't think Tiny Tim is looking for sympathy.
I'm just kidding," but I don't like.
He's
that.
like
he's
he's
kidding.
the pure character.
I said I was
well,
kidding.
she has no soul, so that's the thing.
Has anyone seen She's the One? I accept that Amanda Peet movie.
maybe
I think
one.
I've seen that.
Jennifer
Give us some more
Aniston.
info. What's the plot again?
It's the
Recap the whole thing.
Hold on. What's that guy's name? And they were the brothers. He made a
I
bunch
know
of
that one.
movies.
Apparently, I
Edward
need
Burns.
to back out and look at the chat. at this
Edward
point. Good Lord.
Edward
Oh my
Burns
God.
directed it and stuff. And then
What
he,
are
like,
you people
Burns
doing?
mixed-
Oh wait, yes, I saw that, and it was creepy because there was like a 14-year-old. What's her face in it?
Thank you, Jeff.
Natalie Portman, who was like, that was weird. I don't. That
Natalie?
movie.
I don't think
That's a
the
different
same
movie, I
one.
think.
That's
I
a,
think
Oh,
that's
that's a different movie.
I
Is that
think
the
so.
brothers McMullen or something?
Oh yes, sorry,
Maybe that
You're
one.
correct.
Because he made a few like within the same time period. This is with Jennifer Aniston and Cameron Diaz, and he's got this brothers again. And then like Cameron Diaz was with one, and then he went with the other one,
Oh.
and then
Isn't that every Cameron Diaz movie?
We have clearly determined that the Ghost of Christmas Present sequence is
Aren't
a
we
lull in
watching
this
a
movie.
movie on the side? Like, Jesus
I love this guy though.
I never thought I would be the one to try and guide us back on track, but here we are.
You were. I was talking about Tiny Tim.
Shut up.
Damn, this guy's about to die.
Oh.
We're getting real
man.
here.
oh,
Here's the ghost of I'm almost ready to die.
Yeah.
Big corporations should watch this. Since corporations are people, they should be watching A Christmas Carol.
Shut up, Mitt.
Facebook user, we can't see your name, but I see
Yeah,
that
sorry,
you're here.
Facebook user, but we're going to talk
Hi.
about you.
Hi,
Man,
Facebook user.
talk about that
Facebook
Facebook user, I think
user.
you have to agree to something in order to see your name. Aren't there rules or something?
That's
You
a
have to
money.
provide your
Hi.
social
Oh, wait.
security number, your credit
That's got to
card
be
number.
Adam.
Exactly.
And
Go ahead and send that to me, landon.doan@gmail.com.
Maybe it's Steffers because we said that she was off enjoying
Yeah.
a nice after hours event at Universal Studios.
Place that shall not be named.
We should, we should all place our bets as to
How's
who
that annual
Facebook
pass
user is.
Did y'all know that her name is Stephanie?
Oh,
I know, right?
Hey, By the way, The Whole Nine Yards is my favorite Amanda Peet movie.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay, somebody that went to IMDb. Thank you for your conversation. It's Saving Silverman. Come on.
Okay, I did go to IMDb, but it was to confirm that movie was actually what I was thinking it was. But
Hello.
He's
This
dying.
is a new
Hi.
Snapchat filter. Did you see the sparkles on
Oh
his
no,
eye?
he's dying, and he has Christmas lights on his
No,
face.
Instagram. That's where I'm at now, people.
Clearly,
Wow,
we're
we
all
are
lacking of any sentiment here.
None of us want
Wow.
to face our emotions during the holidays.
So, guys, I think Ebenezer Scrooge might be facing another ghost, right?
Oh.
They
Oh
should
my God,
play like
Suck.
ACDC as they introduce.
Work on your timing, buddy.
My,
whoa,
my favorite
Oh,
Michael Caine years ago.
He's nuts.
I don't know, it's like 20 years ago, Michael Caine was inside the actor studio and he told a great story about sitting off stage before he was supposed to go on stage. And the director asked him, he's like, "What are you doing off stage?" And he's like, "I'm just waiting, I'm just hanging out." And he's like, "No, you're thinking about your next attention. You're going on stage, like you're thinking about what you're coming into the scene with." And he never forgot that.
wow.
Was that this movie? Brian Henson was yelling at him.
He's like, "No, you're
I
thinking
can't
about
believe we
the
didn't do
future."
Ernest for this.
We gave up snowing in Orlando for this.
Hashtag save the Muppets.
That's right.
Hashtag save the Muppets, y'all.
This is a pretty creepy
creepy.
ghost of
Yeah.
Christmas Yet to Come.
I don't think this ghost is that. I mean, it's made to look ominous. Obviously, it doesn't have a face, but this is not as scary as that creepy little doll
No,
girl.
it is definitely not scary. I've definitely seen a lot more scary ghosts of Christmas to come.
Scrooge.
Yeah, my mom
Yes.
had that dress for church.
Oh, right.
Was she an old Italian lady, like from Sicily?
You're the
Yeah.
ghost of Christmas to come.
She did. She wore it often. I was like, "That's ugly, Mom. Don't talk to me that way." That kind of stuff.
That's ugly, Mom, and it smells like feet. Not your feet either.
Oh,
Look at the little
pigs.
Muppet umbrellas. That's cute.
Yeah,
So cute.
they look delicious.
They look like they should go in a drink.
Yeah, they look
Like actually, I really loved the filming of this. Like, you can see that the actual faces and bodies don't get wet. Like on the fringe, they do get wet. Like, that is some good filming. Like that. I mean, really, nobody else appreciates that.
No,
We're letting you talk. We do.
I just appreciate mutton chops on a pig.
Yeah.
What about mutton chops on a fat guy?
That's a full-on beard, dude.
Not if I shave
I like
this
it.
and down to here.
Great with the beard.
Look at his
Oh,
face.
he's not buying it.
Oh man.
There it is.
How much longer is this movie?
We're almost there. We're at the Christmas Yet to Come.
There's
21
20 minutes left. You can watch Ernest in that time.
The leftovers from the Dark Crystal. This
Are
is
they gonna sing
Yeah.
again?
Oh,
wow.
man.
I mean, we did talk about Rizzo's Gryffindor scarf earlier, but the ghost of Yet to Come there, a little bit dementor.
Yeah.
a little bit, maybe.
But they're just taking so many things from this movie.
There you go,
First, his
JK.
scarf. Oh my goodness.
Theft.
Mhm.
So who wears a nightcap to bed like Michael Caine?
That's a great question.
Old people.
Aren't you
I wish
guys
I had that
right
hat,
now?
man. It's pretty sweet.
when
Nate, are you not
camping,
wearing a
yeah.
No, well, I'm in one of the families where the other person loves to have a fan blasting on them in the entire night. So there has been a discussion of a nightcap.
Guilty.
I think it's a good look. You should bring it back, Nate.
Is
I think I
Charles
could.
saying he wears a nightcap?
There are other. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't have any hair, so yeah.
Yeah. I think if we
Nice.
wear the nightcap, I think we have to bring back those sock halters.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
our black socks.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I have some of those. That's fine.
That's a good look. You got to
Wear
wear
those
the.
with your cargo pants.
No, those are going in the garbage.
Well, if I was gonna if I had worn the lederhosen, I would have wore the sock garters.
You have to, yeah.
No sentence ever starts off well. If I only wore my leader.
Let's just say you're lucky I wasn't your Secret Santa, Frank.
No. Oh no. I haven't received mine yet. Oh no. Oh dear.
We're at the sad portion.
Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Michael Caine's working those tears too.
Wait.
Mhm.
I have to get an update. Charles, how's that buzz ball going?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm drinking water now.
He's in recovery mode.
Bummer. I'm
We lost
really
you.
intrigued by the buzz balls. I want a buzz ball myself.
Well, we can end the meeting right now. I think that's a line to go out
Yeah, I
on.
really feel like that's something that you.
When we retweet this
but,
meeting, we're gonna just use it as a tagline. I want a buzz ball
There's the
myself.
buzz ball.
Yeah.
So let's hit some plugs.
Oh my gosh.
See, I'm not the villain. I am funny.
Aren't you?
Yes, we
sure?
can. Theme park Rob. Yes, we can.
Are you sure?
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of villains, I was watching briefly before this came on. I was watching It's a Wonderful Life, and I've always been interested because it's one of my favorite movies for Christmas, along with Christmas Carol. And I it took me a while to figure out that Scrooge and George Bailey are two different sides of the same coin. Because if you, in my opinion, if you do Scrooge right, he knows he screwed up when Marley first visits him, and he says, "I'm too far gone. He can't help me." And he's like, "Nah, I don't care. We're sending 3 ghosts." And there's a part of him that he doesn't want to feel like a sap. I feel, but he knows he should have been helping these people, and he doesn't, and he feels like a sap in some ways. Like, I don't want to look stupid. I can't change my ways. George Bailey, on the other hand, gave and gave and gave and gave, and he still wound up in a bad spot. And it took divine intervention to show him what his giving had done. Yeah. And I also realized the one thing George Bailey has that Scrooge does not have is an arch villain. He does not, because Mr. Potter, it makes his life freaking miserable. He might have left, but Potter just was terrorizing the town. But Scrooge doesn't have that. His worst enemy is himself. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I know it's astute.
Yeah. Bunch of entitled white men everywhere. He still gets a chance.
This Forever 44 Fedora Club and sponsored by Buzzball Chillers.
Man, I gotta find those now.
Wow.
Red and green for the holiday season, everyone. There you go.
I thought my balls were the one that were red and green.
I just want to say I had that deep thought years ago, not thanks to the stupid buzzball.
Well, that was a big line he just did. A life can be made right.
Yep.
Just putting that out there.
Oh, and by the way, Scrooge is wiping off his tomb right here. So, or tombstone, rather.
Is that what they call it nowadays?
I mean,
Believe so. I don't know. I don't intend to die, so you know what? Suck it, mortals.
well, obviously he didn't intend to die either because he's crying. But in the future,
Yep, it's
we all die, even Tiny
Sam,
Tim.
we don't, Sam, I don't need that
Spoiler
kind of
alert.
anxiety on a Friday night. Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about death.
If you honor Christmas appropriately, you will never die. That's the lesson of this movie.
Oh.
Can I say that I think this is a really good iteration or representation of the Ghost of Christmas Futures? Like, I really like this.
Yeah.
Well, and I like how he snaps back into it too. I like how
Exactly. Yeah.
Great cut.
Nicely done.
Perfect.
So good. Like great editing by them people.
Those people.
Oh, shut up.
Whatever.
Oh, Dance Member song coming up.
How's he
Christmas morning.
awake? Like, I'd be like, that was a long night. I'm going to take a nap.
He was all a dream.
Oh, really? Really? Like, he was forced with his, frickin' mortality several times. So, yeah, just go lay down. Whatever.
You gotta just seize the day. That's why you can't be wasting time
Exactly.
sleeping.
Thank you, Jen.
Sure,
That's
no
why you're the
problem.
best. Shut
Oh,
up.
Landon.
She's the
Love you.
judge.
I did a thing in my mind again where I was like, well, so one person is cured by 3 ghosts. That's going to be a lot of people, though, because a lot of people need some serious help and Christmas ghosts, But then I reminded myself, though, that he can help a whole town. Oh,
Yes.
True.
Right.
Oh,
Paying it forward.
there you go,
There's
Gonzo.
Bean Bunny.
Oh, Bean.
Poor Bean Bunny.
Bunny. Bunny.
Okay, Bean. One day
Nothing
you're
up
gonna
there
set
but
off
a
the
bunny.
fireworks.
he needs a box to sleep in. They could at least get him that. That's so sad.
I'm waiting for the Christmas Carol Ghostbusters crossover.
Ooh.
That would be great.
Well, that was Scrooged.
Right. True.
Without
never did
proton
something-
pack.
I never watched the Ghostbusters cartoon. They didn't try to bring that one out at any point.
Yeah, I bet you they did. Everybody, I think Star Trek did an episode of Christmas Carol, so why not?
Yeah.
They did. I remember that one. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's
I
where
really
You
people
enjoyed
do it.
something?
A little. Not much,
Only a little.
but- I did like that one because I like Star Trek.
They don't sing in Star Trek, really.
No, they don't. Thank God. But
Riker plays the trombone. It's almost as bad.
Well, that's true.
oh my God, if they took Star Trek to Broadway, I'd
That would be great. Would you go?
no.
Oh, you wouldn't go see
Yeah,
a Star
you
Trek?
have to go see
I
that
would.
one.
Yeah.
I'd be.
That would be
angry.
awesome.
I'd be.
Gotta
angry.
go.
It'd be interactive because the audience would have to shake like this. like this.
Great.
Be the next Rocky Horror.
Yeah, everyone has to wear a red shirt.
Yep.
Hey, me, Skipper Bob, back in Central Florida in 1997, I did a thing in downtown Orlando called Star Trek the Musical, and it was a parody of Star Trek where I played the Doctor, and so I'm surprised that maybe you didn't see that.
Were you in the audience? Skipper Bob?
There's got to be a recording of that.
I might have been. I remember there was a Star Trek experience you could record, or they would record it for you, and you could buy the videotape. I remember that. I don't remember the musical. Where was that?
It was a place called. It was on Manhattan South on Mills back in the late 90s.
Oh, like Terror on Church Street type deal.
Yeah, it was north of 50 though. So
Okay.
just
I don't like this
North
song.
of 50.
It's a good song, Sam.
This
I
is
know,
the
you
good
know,
song.
No, I.
So, by
actually-
the way, the thing that I pointed out at the very beginning of this thing, when he was in black and white, guess what he's wearing now?
Yeah, very
A
good.
red scarf after
Pop of color.
he decided to be a decent human being.
and
It's
given
called
to him by
storytelling.
Beaker, which is that's my favorite part of the movie.
Exactly. After he went to Beaker and Honeydew and gave them some money for the charities.
I thought if Georgia taught us anything, you turn blue when you're good.
Hey-o.
Fine, you know what? Y'all have fun.
That was a good line.
Oh my god, it's funny. There you go, getting all the gifts in order. We're getting near the end here, everybody.
They're all
Everything's
getting
so
cold.
cool.
Which is what you're supposed to get when you're bad.
He's still a jerk.
He hasn't learned a thing.
Do you know how much coal cost back then?
Yeah.
Like half a pence.
Mike.
Yeah, too much then.
Mike Pence.
No. No.
I don't want half of that either.
Yeah.
His
That's
mother
too
would
much.
get mad.
There's the Statler and Waldorf store or office. Fred again.
Fred's wife, like, she's lucky that she got him.
She needs some braces.
She's a Weasley.
Yeah, Weasley.
Why she got that on her head?
Her hair?
A place for him to put his tea when he's done.
Exactly, it's like doily. Like, why? No, at least wear like a full hat. Oh.
I mean, I miss Muppet Vision.
These guys from
We're all into it
Emmett
now.
Otter's
I know.
jug band.
Yeah.
The drug band?
I don't see no otters.
Yeah, they look at them from Emmett Otter's jug band, which is another Muppets presentation.
This song lasts way too long.
This is the finale. It's the big finish.
Well, the Cratchits live a far ways away. Yeah.
He's
Well,
got a
within
lot.
walking distance.
He has a lifetime of bad deeds to undo in one morning.
Wait, so how long ago was this?
1998.
So did they do the look out below as they threw their poop out the window?
Oh, so, yes, in 1998.
Darby Lou?
Oh my God. Oh God. Wendy.
Wendy.
No.
Wait, what?
Bill
might have been
Schaefer.
paid. I might have been floor directing this segment.
Get out of here.
No, I worked for these guys this long ago.
Shame.
Oh,
Man,
my
I
goodness.
miss these guys. They were really good. And Wendy Chioji, she was one of my favorites. Sorry, I'm getting nostalgic now.
That's what the show's all about.
Oh,
good God.
I'll be damned.
Wait a minute.
Oh, they're acting like statues. That was a weird laugh, but
That's-
it happened.
That blue shirt guy's
Hey,
Oh my God.
Look at that hair.
Was that the
Yeah.
Rock?
that's not real hair.
Is it sewed on under the hat?
Okay, who's captain here?
Is an actor in Orlando named Dan Johnson, who's awesome. He does a lot of things at Universal.
Nice. I want that outfit.
Well, you can.
see his
It's
nipple
a yellow
little bit
sweater.
there.
Yeah, you can get a yellow sweater.
It's a little cold.
Just get that in the girdle and you're halfway there.
Look at the moves.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I did not do this
Oh,
number in the
no.
show. I had to do it for this promo.
Oh, sure. You do this all the time.
I don't know. It
Well,
looks
now I
like
do.
her.
Frank, you got into it way more than everybody else.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You put that MFA to work.
Lenny.
What the hell is that?
All right, everybody.
Wow.
Wow. God bless us.
Oh,
Everyone.
everyone. We all miss it. God bless everyone.
Did we miss that?
Well, Jen, you got to post that link in the show notes.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We'll be sending that around.
Well,
Wow.
Frank's
That was
TikTok.
like a Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
There are way too many people in this house.
No
That's a
kidding.
fire hazard right,
Right?
there.
Well, it's also a super
Not in
spreader
New
event.
York. Exactly.
Why
We don't
are they
allow
not
that here.
wearing masks?
London fire codes are just not up to par. I'm sorry.
No.
Lobster?
well, as was expected here with a live watch along, I knew we would go off the rails, and we definitely did that here.
Landon, why the face?
What
Is
the
he crying?
That's his base
Did-
setting.
Did you just see what I just saw? Are you really asking why the face? God in heaven. God is dead. I mean, just after watching that. I mean, like, ladies and gentlemen, like we are through the looking glass, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was that?
Stop it.
It's gonna haunt your
could.
dreams.
Oh, it is, and I'm pretty sure that's my hell.
Well, we did it. We made it to
We
the
made
end
it.
of the Muppets Christmas Carol, everyone.
Yeah, it literally just hit credits. We did
Oh,
it.
jeez.
God
This
in
meeting
heaven.
was still not as long as the Black Panther meeting. So,
Oh, we could go into Jason Segel's The
right.
Muppets.
what's
Can
that?
we watch The Muppets now? That's up
With
next
Jason
with Jason Segel, as we were
Oh.
just talking
Yeah.
about.
Might also
Well,
like.
I think we'll do plugs instead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that could work.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm sorry, I traumatized you.
You totally traumatized Landon.
It's 1997. at
Really,
its best.
after watching that, God in heaven.
Me and the Star Trek pants.
That was
Yeah,
awesome.
so I have to ask: did you get to keep the Star Trek pants, or is that just saved for sexy times with your lady?
Hey, what?
I don't need the answer to that.
No, Jen, you definitely need to know the answer for that.
He's got his secret. Come on.
Know the answer for
Let me.
Let's start the plugs with Landon.
Yes, that is totally yes. He puts on his Star Trek sexy pants and dances around like he's gad dang Kirk.
Let's just remember, you started this by saying you weren't wearing pants. So,
Well, guess what? Do you want to see it?
no.
Ah!
All right, fine. Fair enough.
You're doing the plugs.
Yeah, you start.
Oh yeah, LANDUZ. Please go follow me.
What's
Landon
meaning?
Doan, I'm the best. Landon Doan, not the rest. Follow me on Twitter. That's where you can get the latest from me. 280 characters at a time. I also run a website, buttmunchchips.com. Buttmunchchips.
Sit on your butt and munch.
Oh, look at that. It's the guy that pays for the website. It's Satan, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Satan. Wait, no, don't give it up for Satan. No, don't do that. I also, in lieu of going to Satan's website, go to nearfallradio.com. I hate this. I like this is the worst.
What's happening? Liz, what's happening?
I'm just sorry. And apparently, Nerd News Cafe is coming back. So there you go.
Hey-o.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Please don't, dude.
And,
Landon, you will be
Don't
visited
worry.
by 3 ghosts tonight.
Yeah. It's not gonna help.
Off duty.
Justin and Sam, you want to go next?
We will. Me? All right. We are the Monday Morning Monorail podcast. Every Monday morning, we have another podcast hot and fresh and available for you, bringing you the Disney magic to your ears. We also do the Tuesday night Parks and Monorail's Most Magical Hour with Frank and Jen. And as Landon mentioned, tomorrow night, for one night only, maybe, the return of Nerd News Cafe. A live show at 9 p.m. tomorrow night, covering all of the news from Disney Investor Day. We're going to go crazy. It's going to be a lot of fun getting the team back together.
It's gonna be a marathon.
Big reunion. Yeah.
It will be. It will be. We're going to try to keep it short, but we'll see. But you can follow us on Twitter at Morning Monorail, Monday Morning Monorail, everywhere else.
Yep.
Nice.
Nate Hardy, over to you.
At Nathaniel Hardy on Twitter. I have an Instagram account, Hardy Boy Nate, and I don't post often there. So follow me on Twitter, and I'll try to make you laugh and talk about Disney.
All while smiling, right, Nate?
I smile all the time.
I know. I don't know you not to be a smiler, so.
Oh, yeah, you don't know me.
Charles Murray. Plug.
Yes. Well, I'm working with you. When's our next show, dude?
I think Thursday. I didn't put it up yet. But
This Thursday? So the late night Lenny BS starring Cosmo. That's me. Also, Cosmo can be found at the Digital Ren Fair Holiday Show. At the Digital Ren Fair, I did some Christmas predictions, which is to say I reworked some regular ones and made them Christmassy. And also, I'm Mr. Kringle's Inventionasium, and I am Kringle Charles. If you want to do an online Christmas video, and you're like, oh, I want Black Kringle, that would be me. The only reason this is growing like that. So there's that. You tell your friends. There's a lot of digital Santas out there, I know, because only the crazy ones are actually touching people. Well, that's but anyway, so
Yeah, that's
Mr.
a rousing
Kringle's Inventionasium. Yeah, visit Santa and don't get touched.
I was thinking that whenever you came on earlier, I was like, gosh, he would make a really good Santa, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want you to be like, what are you saying? You know? But now
actually, yeah, that's the funny part because I'm actually, I still have a little bit of the stuff in my beard because it's not totally white. I have to color it in a little bit patch here to see this patch. So, yeah, I was just doing that earlier today, video Santa.
Nice.
Awesome.
Or video Mr. Kringle. It's
Skipper Bob.
interesting.
You can find my YouTube channel, Skipper Bob's Breakdowns, where I do breakdowns of a slice of Florida life. Or you can listen to my podcast, and just because he's not pissed off enough as it is, the Twitter for that is not a crash.
Nate, your face that may have been over there.
Sorry, I knocked over something.
Yeah,
That's
be
all right.
careful.
The Twitter for my podcast is, and not because he's not pissed off enough, CRETINGYLD, Cretans Guild. Landon's great. Landon's great. Go ahead, check us out on Twitter and NSFF FW for that podcast.
Woo!
Nice.
Thank you, sir. Jen, plugs.
No, you can do it. Go ahead.
So we're in the middle of our the Very Merry Vlogmas. So check us out, dropping videos here every day, all the way up to Christmas. We're in the middle of the 12 days of Dillo's Diz Twitter Ohana over on our podcast, Theme Park Thursday with Dillo's Diz. Check out your podcatchers. Tomorrow, our good friend Jeff, who's over here in the chat, will talk to us.
Yeah, Jeff.
For a half an hour here. So that's coming up on Saturday here. And of course, Buzzballs cocktails. That's going to do it for all the Fedora clubs here in 2020. The Forever 44 Fedora Club. We'll be back in 2021. We'll figure it out along the way here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of it. Those of you participating in the chat. Those of you who don't, but just watch the videos, maybe later. And bye.
Bye.